Hey guys, this is Imp from Black Talon Gaming, and I'd like to welcome you to my. I'm gonna just show you around. I've been playing Fallout 4 for about 2 weeks now. I've been kind of in the middle of some important stuff in my life. I recently graduated. I got my degree now. I'm gonna have another video a little bit more about that because there are some things I want to say. I know necessarily I don't have a big audience, but I think even if what I have to say is, if it resonates with even one person, it's worth it to say it. So, um, but right now, let's go ahead and focus on Fallout 4. I've been watching a lot of Fallout 4, and I've been playing Fallout 4, like I said, for 2 weeks, approximately the same time as my finals, because whenever I get just crushed with studying or whatever in the past 2 weeks, I would just flip on some Fallout and murder some things or carefully build some things. Um, Found it really fun, really relaxing, and I've built some cool things, and I'd like to go ahead and show you guys. So let's go ahead and take a look. And this is my settlement for Sanctuary Hills. I mean, I've seen what other people have done, and like, I'll go ahead and tell you, what I've done is nowhere near as awesome as what some people have done. So let's go ahead and start with a small tour, and I'm going to show you Sanctuary Hills and then 2 or 3 other things. Yeah. And so this is my Sanctuary Hills. And if we look at my map of settlements, I've got a couple settlements down here, but you'll notice there are a couple missing. Most of these settlements that are listed on the map, they're not inhabited. Most of everybody that I've got right now are up in here. Mostly in these 3 right now. I plan to make this area pretty majorly inhabited for a number of reasons, and I'll get into that later. Let's go ahead and take a look at Sanctuary Hills. So crossing the bridge from Concord, you come upon my Bridge of Death. I don't use any walls. I'll show you that in a minute. I don't use any walls because it's like largely useless, because they sometimes spawn inside your walls, and there are a few
Identity confirmed.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. That's my Ursula bot. I call her that because she looks like Ursula from The Little Mermaid. Yeah, she's pretty awesome. Anyhow, so here's the main defensive thing. For some reason, when I first started building, I assumed that the vast majority of attacks would be coming over this bridge, which is not the case. The vast majority of attacks seem to come from like way the fuck over there, which doesn't make any sense, because I'm like, I can't go over there. Why should they be able to come from there? Or they come from like right here. They mysteriously appear like on the edge of this fucking lake. This freaking lake. Yeah, I'm gonna cut down on the cursing this summer. And now that my finals are done, this is gonna be the first of many new videos, especially this week. I'm gonna be posting a lot, hopefully. So anyhow, yeah, I've got like an awesome little setup going. Just a bunch of turrets, a bunch of fortifications. This first building on the right here is what I styled as a barracks, and we'll go up to the top. There's a watch post here. Either I can stand here or
something's out there.
What the fuck are you talking about, guy?
It's over for now.
Oh, well, whatever it is, it was dead. Let me go ahead and make sure that I don't have any missions. Yeah, I've got a lot of missions that I completed. I don't turn them in immediately because I don't want to set off a chain of events that I can't control. one of the big things is I never turn in the settlement missions until I've got a robot with me that's full of supplies, so I can immediately build some defenses. Alright, so anyways, this is the barracks. We've got a little guard tower thing on the edge of the barracks, and they'll actually sit up here and fucking scope and everything. Alright, so inside we've got, you know, bunks, regular bedding. We've got a Edatron or whatever, yeah, Edatronic that does nothing. I thought it would spawn food or something, but it doesn't. Probably had, yeah, I should delete that. That's a good idea. Here we have the bar. It's not a real bar because I didn't put a little store in it. But it is where I keep all my excess liquor. So if I already go in here, you'll see I've got just tons of excess liquor, and I always take whiskey with me. Like anytime I see whiskey, I grab it because whiskey is just on its own. Like if you need to fast travel and you're like 5 pounds overweight or whatever, just a swig of whiskey will do it. But yeah, so a little roleplay wise, this is where the soldiers can come and fucking drink. Good thing they don't, because I wouldn't have any whiskey left. And here's some more bunks. And here's where I keep all the materials that I outfit them with. Every soldier gets a military cap and either a fatigue or a gunner harness. And, you know, that's the deal. And here are the weapon supplies for the military. I like to make glow-sighted hunting rifles with bayonets on them. They seem to do pretty well with those because it fires 308s, and 308s in this game are a fairly effective round, which is really interesting, let's just say. So we got 10mm round, 308 round. I was thinking about that the other day. Like, I've seen actual rifles that use 308 rounds, like a very common 30-08. I'm trying to think, like you have the 9mm in the military, which is like the ubiquitous police and military sidearm. I've never seen an actual 10mm. I think that would be like a close to a 46 or maybe 48. I don't know. I'll look that up maybe. So yeah, extra rounds, extra weapons. Whenever I get armor made, sometimes I outfit them with armor, sometimes I don't. Whenever I get armor made, I put it in there. And here's where I keep all my extra explosives. So. And yeah, so that's the barracks. It's pretty dope. Alright, let's go over here. Here is my gigantic F-ton of water purifiers. Not all of them are turned on right now, I believe. But, yeah, I'll explain what these are for in another video. I'm gonna give a video on how to make tons of caps. And it's a well-known thing to use water purifiers, but I've got some other tricks that I've kind of garnered from playing for a little over 100 hours. Alright, so there's the barracks. Right in here is the keep. And you're like, okay, dude, you just said you don't use walls. I don't use walls to surround the entire settlement because that's incredibly stupid. They can automatically freaking get past those walls. I've got one settlement that's walled entirely, and I just do that kind of, really, I guess, out of role-playing or whatnot. But, move, dude. He's like, I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna be there. Go. Alright, so inside of the fort we have, or inside of the keep, we have our mortar, And as you can see, it's like well defended right through here, well stocked with people and robots and stuff. Major reasoning behind this is because if they do get through, and they have gotten through, like occasionally robots or whatever will spawn sometimes back there and sometimes back there. Back there I've got a few defenses, but back there not so many. Usually they'll come like right across this direction, like this will be their path of attack for some reason. And so I have a concentration of firepower right here, and it's really hard for them to do anything against this. So yeah, that's my keep. Looks pretty awesome. It's got some American flags, some Minutemen flags. I'm in this game I'm Minutemen and Brotherhood Alliance, so yeah. I'm not using that building for anything yet. Not using that for anything or that. Blah blah. These are my field support units. I construct these, I load them up with gear, and like I tell them to follow me. Watch, I'll go ahead and do it. So
identity confirmed.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
unit is ready to serve.
Yep.
Time to hit the road.
Acknowledged.
I send what's his face to where's Red? There we go. Send the dog to Red Rocket. And so what I would do is I'd load up this guy with gear, and then just dismiss him. And when I dismiss him, he'll go to wherever it is that I need him to deposit resources and stuff like that. Since I don't have, not all of my settlements are connected with trade routes yet. Alright, so yeah, this is my workshop area. Everything I do goes in here. Weapons that I'm going to upgrade are going to go in here. Weapons that have been upgraded are going in here. A whole shitload of guns here in case I want to break them up for scrap or want to sell them later. I'm pretty cash rich, so I don't need to worry about that. Armor right here. Fuck ton of fusion cores right here. Move, dude. Move. There we go. There's the crackhead lady. Armor workshop, power armor station, power armor gear right there. So yeah, it's basic layout for your workshop type thing. All my farming stuff is going back here. There's that really rude lady. I don't like to talk to her because she's stupidly rude.
How are you getting along?
Shut up,
Fine.
crackhead.
It is nice to find us.
Corn's over here. Wheat over here, potatoes, mute fruits. I do that because I grow all this stuff so I can make my own vegetable starch adhesive stuff. Inside here we have my cooking station, and I mostly use this for vegetable adhesives, like I said. Out here there's a few defenses, like I said, but not many. My robot station's right there. It's pretty untrill. It doesn't look awesome. It just, I'm like, whatever, dude. I'll stick it in the middle of the yard. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a crap. Gosh, I gotta stop cursing, guys. Gotta stop cursing. This is the only building that I didn't take the toilet out of because I'm living here. So you know what? I'm the freaking general, so I get a toilet. Here's my room, my first room. So you see, I got my own radio and stuff going on. This is my second room. This is where I keep all my personal stuff. At least my room up here, you know what I'm saying? Over here we got settlement beacon, another turret. Tiny little marketplace here. That big building I'll show you in a second.
Anything I can do?
No.
Just say the word.
This is where I keep all the extra food that I've found whenever I go scavenging. So, yeah, as you can see, I got a crap ton of stuff. Shops, that's not being used, that's not being used. There is I put a little pillbox right here. And there's a very important reason for it being right here, and we will talk about this later. But they spawn like right out here, so. There's the bar. There's my wife or whatever,
What I
Kate.
wouldn't give for a good stiff drink.
And she mostly spends her time at the bar, which is like, dude, that's just another type of drug. So, because she gets all uptight now that she's fucking clean. Whenever I use drugs, she gets really fucking pissed. Really freaking pissed. Alright, so, okay, yeah, I didn't intro this. Blah, 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 blah. You get it now. This is my power plant right here. And the first floor is a massive floor for the large generators. I'm going to be replacing these with the fusion generators real soon because one fusion generator replaces all of these. So yeah. Second and third floors are just going to be extra medium generators. However, I'm nearly at the settlement's build unit limit, so I guess I really didn't think it through. But yeah. We got some railing and some guns and stuff. Wonder if I can survive that fall. Let's find out. Oh, that hurt, but whatever. There's my tub. It's my my secret tub. And yeah, that's pretty much it, dude. Is I've got a power plant right there, and like a cool place to store, you know, granary for my food, my barracks where all my cool stuff is,
We can keep traveling as much as you
and
want.
so on and so
I
forth.
don't require sleep or food.
If you ain't been up to see Great Garden, you should
Alright,
go.
I've got two other sites I'm going to show you. The other one is Red Rocket, just because it's right quick. Like I said, when I add more cool, impressive stuff, I'll probably do a little tour of each thing that I add. But I don't really plan, like, I'm not that big into, like, building an arena or anything like that. To me, it's kind of, like... yeah, I'll show you what I have. Like, when I make stuff here, it's going to be for the purpose of so that, like, these little settlements can produce me caps through the merchants or through other means, which I'll explain. Alright, so this is my Red Rocket Fortress, which you know, not fully complete yet, but we've got a little bit of defense here. It's never been attacked. It's because nobody lives here. We barely do anything here, but we've got pretty good defenses. So as you can see, there's a gate there. I think that's the same one. No, I've got the third one following me. We've got a gate here, and that crazy hobo from Emerald City, he lives here and he does my farming for me. I tell him, dude, if you do my farming, I'll give you more Nuka-Cola, and he believes me, so he has become a de facto slave. In here we've got one of my power armors. I like this because dun dun dun, it's like the Batcave. I can just launch out here into the world with my power armor. Or I can close it up and stay inside. This is my room, and here's my office. One of my offices. Okay, so here's my treasures, which is pretty awesome. I keep all of my comic books and stuff that I found in this this desk right here. Let's see. Over here, I keep all of these gold bars, any of them that I haven't sold, and we'll talk about that later. I keep like a buttload of Nuka-Colas here. Keep a buttload of pre-war money. Like I collect pre-war money. Like, you know, that's a big thing. Is if you see pre-war money, we'll talk about that later. But pick it up. It's got no value. It's got no weight. Even though the value's low, it's got no weight, which makes it fantastic. You know what I'm saying? Like, it never hurts to pick up pre-war money. You don't have to worry about the weight to caps ratio. got gold bars and everything. Got a bunch of silver and gold crap just because I was like, oh, it's special, and I like silver and gold. And any special drugs that I kind of rarely see, I put in here too, because I am a huge druggie in this game. I just take drugs like nobody's business. Keep some tokens and crap here. An emergency pistol, because when I started building, like I thought that was one of the reasons I built the power plant. Was I was like, oh dude, if they attack and destroy my power plants or whatever, my power generators, like all my turrets will go down. So I need to make sure my generators are, you know, well protected. No, it's never like that, dude. The attacks are like barely shit, and they're really freaking easy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not even a challenge anymore. And then over here, as you can imagine, I keep a bunch of cigarettes. Anytime I find cigarettes, I store them in here because that's the currency of the future after a post-apocalypse type thing. Dude, move. There we go. And there's Codsworth with his fresh red coat of paint. He's looking pretty dope. Alright, so that was the second of 3 things I wanted to show you. And we will go... I've got 4 things that I feel are like pretty cool looking. And we'll take a look at the 4th thing in another video. But let's go to the last thing, which is right here. Keeps hacking and whacking and thwacking and jacking and placking and dacking and blagging and jacking. Song's about a serial killer, by the way, kiddies. Alright, so here's Oberlin Station. We had these 2 ladies here. They're living here together. I'm pretty sure, like, I've determined that they must have been lesbians because they were living here together and they were wearing flannel. And I was like, flannel? 2 ladies wearing flannel, living together? Definite lesbians.
Yeah.
Like, but you know what? I love my people of all sorts of different orientations. I had to give them something hot because, like, you know what, lady? Like, you might be, like, into chicks or whatever, but I still like to look at things, you know? So I give them gunner harnesses. Oh, and there's one of my big robots. Type 2 field support unit. Let's see if there's anybody else nearby. No. Alright, so yeah, we had a little attack. Alright, so as you can see, I removed all their crops and made them both soldiers because I can do that, right? And they get all their crops from what's the name of that place? Grey Gardens. You know what? I'll talk about Grey Gardens later because I've actually seen that movie. Anyhow, so I've got this big concrete structure, and you're like, what the heck is this concrete structure for, right? Well, this is my main storage depot for my power armors. Why are they... Oh, yeah. Alright, so here's my main storage depot from Power Armors. As you can see, each little bay has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each little bay has a place to hold the core, tool chest for whatever, and then, of course, the actual rig itself to hold the Power Armor rig. Got my Atom Cats rig here, fusion core. I'm kind of worried about putting the fusion core like right next to power armor. I had another building where I had secured my alien blaster and alien blaster ammunition, and one of the Minutemen just like ran up in there. It's supposed to be like top secret Area 51. He just ran up there and like grabbed both of them, and then wouldn't give me my alien blaster back. So that was, I had to kill him, pretty much. So we won't talk about that because I'm the general and I'm not supposed to kill my own soldiers. But anyway, so here's my my Minutemen armors and my Atom Cat's armor. I have, like I said, one armor at Red Rocket and then another armor at Spectacle Island. I've not built anything on Spectacle Island. It's just there because I was hunting around there and it needed repairs. But yeah, that's what I built so far. It's pretty awesome. And Grey Goose supplies all the food for here. And if I develop anything really super awesome, I'll be sure to let you guys know. I'll probably do something like really big on Spectacle, just so that y'all have something to look at. Maybe I'll do a palace there. I don't know. Anyhow, thanks for watching, and stay tuned. Check back in like a couple hours or so, because later on today I'm also going to make another Fallout video. But right now I'm super freaking hungry, so I'm going to go eat lunch. I hope y'all have a great day. And yeah, dude, peace out.